6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. Pakistan and Qatar have agreed to enhance bilateral cooperation in the defense sector. The Prime Minister has invited the Qatari businessmen to explore the opportunities in diverse sectors in Pakistan. The Minister for Power says the government is implementing structural reforms to modernize the energy system through public-private partnerships. The Senate today passed a resolution strongly condemning the Israeli Prime Minister's recent statement regarding Israel's intention to forge a regional alliance against the Muslim nations. The all-party Zurich Conference has urged the United Nations to address grave human rights situation in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In the Super 8 stage of the ICC T20 World Cup, Pakistan will take on England in Palakkale today. And now the news in detail. Qatar has shown keen interest in deepening defense partnership with Pakistan. The intent was conveyed by the Qatari Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of State for Defence Affairs, Sheikh Saud bin Abdurrahman bin Hassan bin Ali Assani, during a meeting with the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif in Doha today. During the meeting, the two sides discussed bilateral cooperation in defence and security and reaffirmed the strong and historic ties between Pakistan and Qatar. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif expressed satisfaction over the ongoing collaboration between the armed forces of the two countries. He underscored Pakistan's commitment to further strengthening defence cooperation and expanding collaboration. Qatar's Deputy Prime Minister appreciated the professionalism and expertise of the Pakistan Armed Forces. Regional developments were also discussed, in particular the situation in Iran and Afghanistan. Both the sides emphasized the importance of dialogue, de-escalation, and collective efforts to promote peace and stability in the region. The meeting reflected the shared resolve of Pakistan and Qatar to further elevate their strategic partnership across all areas of mutual interest. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has emphasized the importance of enhancing bilateral trade volume and diversifying Pakistan's exports to Qatar. He was talking to Qatar's Minister of State on Foreign Trade and the Chairman, Pakistan-Qatar Joint Business Task Force, Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Sayed, who called on him in Doha today. The Prime Minister also highlighted Pakistan's investment-friendly reforms and the role of the Special Investment Facilitation Council in facilitating foreign investment. During the meeting, the two sides reviewed bilateral trade and economic cooperation and expressed satisfaction over the growing momentum in Pakistan-Qatar relations. In his remarks, Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Sayed reiterated Qatar's interest in expanding economic cooperation and strengthening private sector and business linkages between the two countries. The meeting underscored the shared resolve to further deepen trade, investment, and industrial collaboration between Pakistan and Qatar. Qatar Businessmen Association has expressed interest in enhancing business-to-business cooperation and exploring investment opportunities in Pakistan. The interest was expressed by the Chairman Qatar Businessmen Association, Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Assani, who called on the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif in Doha today. On the occasion, the Prime Minister invited the Qatari businessmen to explore the opportunities in infrastructure, logistics, energy, agriculture, technology and export-oriented manufacturing in Pakistan. He highlighted Pakistan's improving macroeconomic indicators and reform measures introduced to facilitate foreign investment. Shahbaz Sharif further emphasized the role of the Special Investment Facilitation Council as a one-window platform to ensure transparency, efficiency, and timely decision-making for investors. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. A memorandum of understanding was signed between the Ministry of Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony and the Ministry of Information Technology and Telecommunications in Islamabad today to make the Hajj process digital, transparent and convenient. The Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony, Sardar Muhammad Yusuf, and the Minister for Information Technology and Telecommunications, Shahza Fatma Khwaja, witnessed the MOU signing ceremony. Speaking on the occasion, the Religious Affairs Minister said introduction of digitalization will not only eliminate unnecessary delays and human errors within the Hajj process, but it will also help to achieve international level targets. On her part, Shahza Fatma Khwaja said an end-to-end digital system will be introduced from Hajj application to return to homeland. The Minister for Power, Sardar Awais Ahmad Khan Laghari, says the government is implementing structural reforms to modernize the energy system through public-private partnerships. Addressing a ceremony in Islamabad today, he said greater private sector participation will enhance efficiency, transparency and performance in the power sector. The minister said introduction of a competitive electricity market will help provide affordable electricity to the consumers. The Chairman Prime Minister's Youth Programme, Rana Mashood Ahmad Khan, says the government is advancing the digital Pakistan vision by promoting a cashless economy. He was addressing a ceremony in Islamabad today in connection with the launch of Prime Minister Youth Business and Agriculture Loan Scheme Performance Report. Rana Mashood Ahmad Khan said digital accounts for overseas Pakistanis are also being expanded, particularly for the low-income workers in the Gulf countries. He described initiatives including laptops, scholarships, soft loans and technical education as beneficial for equipping the youth with skills and substantial opportunities. The President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif have strongly condemned the attack on police vehicle by Fitna al-Khawarij terrorists in Kohar district. In the separate messages, they paid rich tribute to Shaheed Deputy Superintendent of Police Asad Mahmood and other personnel who embraced martyrdom in the attack. The President said the scourge of foreign-backed terrorism is being eradicated from the country. The Prime Minister reiterated the government's resolve to eradicate the menace of terrorism from the country. The Senate today passed a resolution strongly condemning Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's recent statement regarding Israel's intention to forge a regional alliance comprising India and other countries against the Muslim nations. The resolution moved by Palwa Shah Mohammad Zaid Khan took a strong exception to the vile proclivity of Israeli leadership towards diminishing the unity and integrity of the Muslim Ummah on political and ideological grounds. The House condemned the occupying forces' continued violation to the ceasefire agreement in Gaza and its blatant disregard of the international law, the United Nations Charter, relevant United Nations General Assembly and Security Council resolutions, as well as the advisory opinion of the International Court of Justice. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference has urged the United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres to take cognizance of the grave human rights situation prevailing in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. According to Kashmir Media Service, the APHC spokesman, Advocate Abdur Rashid Minhas, in a statement issued in Srinagar, said Kashmiris are being killed, tortured, arrested, and humiliated with impunity by the Indian forces during cordon and search operations. He said the people of the occupied territory have been left at the mercy of over 1 million Indian troops, paramilitary and police personnel enjoying unbridled powers under the draconian laws to kill, arrest, torture and humiliate anyone with impunity. He termed the prevailing situation in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir as extremely critical. And now cricket. In the Super 8 stage of the ICC T20 World Cup, Pakistan will take on England in Palakkale today. The match will start at 6:30 in the evening. And finally, the weather report. The Pakistan Meteorological Department has forecast mainly dry weather in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours, with daytime temperatures expected to remain above normal. Cold weather is expected in the northern parts during night hours. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.